was the issue of the discussion was, are we doing too well, which we're not. We're not doing too good because our results are 100 plus combines in the malpractice industry. So the bigger question was, if we change the way we handle the claims, is that better for results, which is secondary to, is it better for the patient? And it is better for the patient because people want to get paid when they're hurt, and they should be. Investment income. Rating agencies want to see underwriting profit on the product and not base it upon 110, 112 combines and use your investment income. So that's one of the drivers behind it, is a combination of rating agencies, a drive for more business efficiency and effectiveness as well. Shock losses. That's one that's hard to track, but every time you pick up a newspaper, you read about it, $20 million claim, $10 million claim. It's the shock loss. It's also, I think, patient satisfaction with healthcare. I think with the current things going on in DC, people are concerned. And I think until we can get a real grasp on satisfaction, we will always have this turbulence with healthcare. Yes. I mean, let's face it, you don't sue people you're happy with. And you don't sue people who you felt done you right. And as an industry, I think healthcare still has a long way to go as far as just basic customer service. From the receptionist until, the nurse that comes in and gives you a shot, to the physician I deal with who communicates with my family and me and what's happening. When those things are still lacking in our healthcare environment, there will be lawsuits because people just are not certain about the process. They're not certain about where they're supposed to go next. Yes, I do think that could happen. To me, if you take care of the patient, and if you do right by the people you do business with, you win. And that's a great question because a win-win-win, it's like a triple play. I doubt if you'll ever see much of that happening. So you have to really redefine what is a win. But doing right by the people you do business with, I've yet to see a company that does right by those they work with do bad in the end. Let's keep in mind, 80% don't go to trial, 80% we don't pay out, but we are paying defense costs in a good percentage of those. And when defense costs, it depends on the state, it depends on the circumstance. So you can call it $100 to $300 an hour you're paying for defense costs. That's still real money. And a disproportionate amount of money goes towards the defense cost of a claim. Again, when we have a 30% expense ratio, 80% loss ratio, and that ALAE is part of that loss ratio, that's real money. So if I could settle a claim faster and pay someone $30,000 instead of paying $40,000 to defend it, just to pay them $10,000, really? That's possibly a lose-lose-lose because the carrier we're losing, the patient is out of money as well, and the provider's not happy because now they have a bigger claim on their record.